and the first speaker will be delivering her icebreaker speech. Before I call on the speaker on stage, let me call upon the first evaluator for the first speaker, which is Toastmaster Ashok, to read out the objectives.
Thank you so much, Shruti. So today, speaker Toastmaster Shruti Nair is delivering her icebreaker. Title is Me and My Journey. The purpose of this project is to introduce yourself to the club members and to learn the structure of the speech. Timer to note, time is 4 to 6 minutes. All the best, speaker, and over to you, DTM Shruti.
Thank you so much. Let me call up on stage the first speaker. When I asked her what is the favorite unusual breakfast that you like to have, I'm really worried if he goes behind it. Okay, with the things he does, it's like I was almost expecting a clap. Okay, sorry for the distraction. When I asked the first speaker what is her favorite breakfast, this is something I love. She said pizza in the morning. I could almost taste that pizza in my mouth the moment she said it. So please welcome the first speaker for today giving her icebreaker speech, Toastmasters.
A very pleasant morning to everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The bar is already set very high, and I'm going to borrow a lot of words from Sir Bala and Sir Karthik. I assure you it was not intentional because this is the first time I'm hearing their speeches, of course. So let me begin with saying that I'm sure all of us have been through the Toastmasters pathway. And this pathway describes this icebreaker speech as a section that is the beginning to a Toastmasters journey. And also, it happens that, like most people, I like talking about myself. So I thought I'll stand before you, introduce myself as Shruti Nair, and tell you that I'm going to talk about considering these two factors. I'm going to put the title as Me and My Journey. So this part, when we talk about ourselves, what do we share? What do we say what do we talk about when we talk about ourselves? In a very casual way, what would you say? What would you share?
In 1989, there was a hospital and everybody was doing
So that is an experience. Then there are stories, memories, and of course, a very prominent section of all talks, gossips. Right? Especially when we are familiar with people. Gossips are a major part of any conversation. So again, storytelling comes into this. So imagine your life as a traveler or a nomad. What would your story sound like? Having lived the life, I'll give you 3 words. It's a travel log. So the very basic definition of a travel log is that it is a piece or a piece of writing that describes your travel. It makes note of your journey, what you have seen along this journey. And that is what I'm going to do for you today. So the composition of this travel log that I call my life is all thanks to my father, who's a government officer, Rajiv Nair, and my mom, Geeta Nair, who's a teacher. So they have helped me compose it in this manner. My father used to move a lot in relation to work, and we have been to various places as we move it, and all these places, staying there, experiencing, has given my travel log a rich deposit of cultural and emotional experiences, and of course, a very sumptuous love for food, like all kinds of sumptuous food. So, for example, Pani Puri during Durga Pujas in Kolkata, Guwahati, Assam, Bihu, and the very bone-breaking hard work that has gone into building roads along the snowing mountains of Gangtok. Then there is very loud, noisy, and welcome Diwalis in Delhi. The beautiful, thoughtful, smart, ancient architecture in Jaipur and Rajasthan. Grandparents' love from Kerala. Pristine beaches in Pondicherry, and of course, my work life in Chennai. So currently, all my travel entries revolve around my work life in Chennai. And I work as a young professional in a project called the Marine Mammal Stock Assessment of India with Fisheries Survey of India. My job allows me to gain further new experiences, which I feel is pretty unique. This is not something that you can get without spending a lot of money, but I kind of get paid for it. So that is, I get to spend 20 days on a ship somewhere in the middle of the ocean, looking through binoculars or camera lens, and as quoting sir, trying to spot dolphins dancing around in the water. That is the basic theme of the project. We do it for recorded observations, but at the same time, because I enjoy photography and science in general, I enjoy this experience very much. And let me assure you, for me, it is a paid vacation for 20 days a month. So, apart from all these extravagant sounding travel logs, there is also this part that the traveling has inculcated in me, which is a greed for further traveling. Like the more you travel, you get greedier. You want to know more, you want to see more, right? You want to meet new people. And another way of traveling, apart from physically being to places, is reading. And I love reading because it does not just take you to places, it takes you to places that is beyond your imagination. Can you imagine a world full of dragons today? No, it was created from somebody's fantasy. It may have born from certain obstructed facts, but still a fantasy. And in a similar way, it has also inculcated various other tastes, like a taste for different kinds of music, be it Carnatic music or jazz or anything in relation, or the folk music in India, which is very, very rich. And otherwise, arts. There are so many different kinds of art in India. For example, recently I was reading, actually it was on Instagram. So there was this piece where they were showing how metal clay structures are made in association with clay. So they make a clay mold, and they make the clay mold in such a manner that every detail is engraved into that metal. Takes a painstaking large amount of time to create that mold, but they do it by making strings of clay. So these are the experiences that you get. So apart from reading, now Instagram is also a platform like that, right? So first of all, I would like to say that I'm very grateful to my parents for having given me a life where I could experience all this. And I like to thank Toastmasters for having given me, and Meraki of course, for having given me this opportunity to share this journey with you in a language that I have fallen in love with. This brings the very essence of why I joined Toastmasters, which is to get to know such beautiful people and experience and learn more from. Thank you very much.